In 1992, I took my wife and 4 daughters to Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Along the border with Uganda is the Virunga National Park, the home of the mountain gorillas. We had the good fortune to spend a day in the jungle stalking a family of approximately 25 gorillas, varying in ages and size. But the goal was to sight the silverback gorilla. These apes stand approximately 6 feet tall and weigh 480 pounds. And as luck would have it, we not only spotted a large silverback, but we also sat within 10 feet of him. Keep in mind, just one blow from his strong arm would most certainly mean death. Now, I know you're thinking, what kind of father would subject his family to such danger? Well, each time the silverback would move to a new location, our guide would follow right behind him and plop us right down within sight. This went on time and time again. Eventually, we bushwhacked our way out of the jungle to safety. The feeling of relief hit me, knowing that we had survived the encounter. In our debrief, I asked the guides, why did we continue to follow the silverback? After our first encounter, I thought, oh, that's plenty of excitement for us. But what he said was very interesting. Once we sight the silverback, it's important to remain within his eyesight. As long as he knows where you are and what you're up to, you're not a threat. But once you're out of his sight, he becomes anxious, agitated, not knowing what you're going to do. It is the lack of transparency that's the problem. My job is to make sure that we communicate our position and intentions in order to make sure our visit is safe. What does this have to do with your family? Over the many years as a financial advisor, I've heard this statement from the rising generation. We have no idea what our parents are thinking or what is expected of us. Their lack of transparency is causing a breakdown in our trust. Sound familiar? Here are the transferable takeaways. Number 1, find a guide who can help you navigate through the jungle of multi-generational wealth transfer. Number 2, initiate a plan that will begin with communication and transparency for preparing your heirs for the money. And number 3, don't be afraid to expose your kids to the perceived dangers that wealth actually creates. What you will find is the real danger is not in addressing the issues up close and personal, but in avoiding them. Our FamTech platform is designed to make transparency paramount within your family. We're here to help.